Greetings, mortals. My name is Karel Sheffel, Gunnathorpia Sharp, but today you can call me Way. Why? Well, where there's a will, there's a way. And that's more or less what it comes down to, and also there's a reference in there for those of you who know your history. But regardless, we're back in Three Kingdoms. And I'm gonna check my areas real quick, cause alright, so the narrator lied to me. When you load up the game, when you load up a save file, it usually gives you like little blips that sort of tell you what's been going on, so that you can like catch up. But wouldn't you know it, when I was getting my little catch-ups, it was like, I got the one for when your one of your things is under siege. Oh, wait. Oh, where's Dong? Oh, wait. No, this is Dong. Never mind. Yeah. So, anyway, as you can see, though, none of my places are under siege, so the tooltip little blurb thing telling me that I needed to relieve whatever place was being assaulted was lying. I don't take well to that. Let's see. First things first, we need the repair things here. These need to be repaired. I'm demolishing this. Tool's not a bad idea. Keep that.
Prepare arms.
Then Don High. Got P can use stuff. We'll go here first. This might not be a bad idea. Although I do need to consider the potential need public order itself. Siege is also not bad, but let's go with this. This will improve food production. I also need to convert this into an agricultural garrison. But we'll do that probably later, after this is finished building. Gung Hai, we can afford to build something here. I have so much. Or did the repairs just not cost much? That's probably what it was. I assume they would cost more than they would. That makes sense. Let's see. There we go. And then the last two things are just here because there's a rebellion imminent. We'll deal with that as soon as it pops up. And then we got another reform choice, which means we get to observe our delightful peach tree. Let's see, I could do this now. I have a school and get more character experience. This would reduce corruption, that's also good. Retainer armies is good. There's a lot of good stuff. It kind of depends on what we want to focus on. We're gonna do this, because I know for a fact that there's two things here and here that both reduce character salary. And that will help with money in the future. Not that we have that issue at the moment, but we have to think about the future. Now, as we skip over to the next one, the next turn, our goal, as per given to me by the game at the end of the previous stream, is to secure Luoyang. I misspelled it, didn't I? In the description. I did that thing, didn't I? Hold on. I'm gonna. Well, you don't see anything indicating holding. I just gotta. Oh shoot, that was the. Okay, that's where I misspelled it. Well, that's unfortunate. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So, we got some wars being declared. But yeah, so Luoyang over here was the capital. It started the game completely burnt down to the ground because of Dong Zhuo, but Liu Chong has since taken control of it and rebuilt it. I think, yeah, it's now a large town. So our goal for this stream, amongst other things, is to ensure that it is in good hands. Either by making sure that those hands are ours, or by making sure that the hands who hold it are friends with our hands. That sounded better in my head. Anyway, so as you know, or don't if this is your first time, we formed a coalition with Yuan Shao. Which means that if we want to secure an alliance with Liu Chong, we would need to invite him
friend.
to join the coalition. Right now, neither Yuan Shao or Liu Chong are up for that, but the resistance to it are not terribly high, so I think that over time we could actually get that to work. First things first, though. Seeing that Liu Chong has an issue with food, we're going to offer him 1 food. That'll get him up from -1 to 0, which will put him in, it'll put him at 0, which is means that everyone has enough food, which is good. And then he can afford to give me something. Probably not going to give me that, though. That's a bit expensive. I have a lot of stuff I need to hand out. You know what? We'll just do this and boost up our relations with them.
A successful bid.
There we go. And then maybe next turn we'll see if that causes things to get reduced a bit. We also see we have the rebellion going on right here. I'm going to take Cao Cao and put him in Dong for the moment.
Time to consider events.
Because while there's a rebellion going on, that causes the effects of the... that basically automatically means that public order will increase by 20 until such time that the rebels attempt to attack the city. At which point I will then repel them and remove the rebellion once and for all. I'm going to build an administration office here. Improve our prestige. Because we already have these grain silos providing public order. And reserves, which will be useful for when that rebel army tries to siege us. Then we have our capital over here, which I'm going to go and just upgrade. What should I do here? Probably do the station garrison, I think. Yep. Station garrison is really good to have on your, or like this, just sort of this military infrastructure is very useful for having in your capital, simply because that increases how large your garrison is. Because by default, garrisons in cities are not particularly large. But having an administrator so that their troops are there, as you can see here, Tian Wei and his garrison, I might pull him out of that to create a full army, if only to let then if I put him back, he'll have that full retinue with him when he returns to being part of the garrison. And then, like, I'm trying to remember exactly what, but like most of this army you see right here, most of this wouldn't exist without that building. Without it, we would have like 5 units there total, and that is not nearly enough to actually stop a full army from being able to take it. Enemy ambush discovered. Okay. Now there's a lot of people available to hire. Do I have room to hire new people? No. As it stands, we already have Guo Jia, who who would like a better court position, which I don't have one yet, so he'll have to wait on that. But fortunately, we're not actually too far from reaching Marquis, which will give us more options. But for now, we don't really have anything else to do, so I'm going to let time flow.
Together, we will be unstoppable.
Hold on. Have Dong Hai over there. Liu Jiang has fallen. Okay. Yeah, we don't have Dongmin nor the Han Empire really an issue right now, so we can afford to do this.
This gladdens my heart.
I'll take money to quote-unquote help Yuan Shao against Dongmin. Right, that did just happen. Yes, thank you. Jade declare war on Wang Lang. Wang Lang is boned. Chang'an declared war on Yan Baihu, which could theoretically go out of the way, but Yan Baihu is probably going to come out on top there. Liu Yao is also going to go against Wang Lang. The Wang Lang is doubly boned. Cao Cao and Zhao Hudun are doing well.
Unite or die.
Stuff here. Could upgrade this further, but I'm not going to yet. Probably do that with my capital, if anything. We'll do that. That'll also improve prestige. That is very important. Chang has room to build something else, but all we can do right now is tax collection because I spent all the money. Tao Qian, we can create something here. We'll do this because that increases public order by 5 in Dong. Not that it has any effect right now because there's a rebellion going on, but if I now attack the rebellion, and they won't run away because they're a rebellion, and that's just how it do. That's just how it be. I'm gonna delegate this because that army is really not worth the time to show you. That would just be a curb stomp.
Is coming to fruition.
Although she won a duel against Cao Cao, despite Cao Cao having almost full health, so I don't know what happened there. But you know what? We're gonna just we're gonna take ransom.
They are insignificant.
And now you can see that we're still getting 14 a turn, despite faction effects causing -10. I don't know what's that sort of do. But eventually, population will also go up, and that will affect public order as well. So just as well. And now that that's been taken care of, you know, start heading towards Dong Hai, because that will help us secure this commandery. And at some point, I may also look at Guangling, simply so that we have access to everything that is north of the Yangtze River. Pretty sure I spelled that or pronounced that right. Anyway, I don't have any available schemes yet. I'll have them available in 6 turns. Dong has low public order still, but it's going up, and we have a little more money now. So I'm gonna go get the government support building. They'll boost the food production from the land registry office. Then Guangzhou doesn't have a lot of territory, I just noticed. Maybe I should have waited and tried to make a thing with Gongsu-zan. He probably wouldn't have agreed to it. Oh well. Oh right. Speaking of which. Leo Chung appeals.
Enter freely, friend.
It went down slightly, but we're still not there. I'll just have to keep waiting for, hopefully, relations to improve somewhere. Distance. There's a distance factor, but I can't do anything about that because Guanqiao and Liu Chong... Actually, I'm not sure why there's a distance factor, but... Alliance respectability? Guanqiao, what have you been doing? I'm trustworthy. What have you been up to? Zhao. Zhao. Zhao? I wish you could tell me how trustworthy he was considered. But alas. And then... Nothing particularly interesting. here. Yeah. Alright. So, guess not to do, but continue as we were before.
Think on this.
Here's the thing, Yuanshu. I understand that I'm a very intimidating individual, with lots of land and lots of soldiers. I understand that you want a non-aggression pact with me. And I understand that you'll pay me quite a bit for it. But there are, however, two factors that are working against you in this moment. One, you and your brother hate each other, and I'm in a coalition with your brother. And the second one, and I cannot stress this enough, I know you don't know this yet, but you're going to, in the future, be ground into the dust and left forgotten. Don't ask me how I know this, but it's going to happen, and it's going to be your fault.
Greed is an ugly trait.
Pot talking to the kettle much? Oh, there's trouble brewing between Dianwei and Jin. There's a thing I can do about that. Wait, why did I press this? I wanted this. But there's a thing I can do. Wait. But one's an administrator and the other's a... Why are they at odds with each other? I don't understand. I need to do something about Goji yet, cause... Well, I guess soon I'll be able to get and then it won't matter, but still annoying. Alright. Going to march stance so we can get over here faster. Looks like it'll be around spring when I finally get over there, so that's good. Won't have to be marching enemy territory in the winter is always a good thing. Yeah, I'm way leveled up. So we'll do this because this will give us more food. Lovely. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Gongsu's Zon is actually stronger than I am, apparently. Well, his global rank is a 2, so I'm wondering who's stronger than me then. No one else that has the red arrow, so I'm not sure. Where's Sun-Che? She's yellow. Rank 7. Interesting.
Welcome, friend.
Yeah. Request military support, but I can only request support for the El Turan Rebellion, which not nearly enough of a threat to actually consider trying to bring him in. Oh, Jieling is up for recruitment. I like that guy. I don't really have a use for him at the moment, though, so I'm not going to hire him, but good to know that he's out and about. Okay. Then we'll just do some upgrades here and there as we can. And then next we meet, it will be winter, I believe.
This power will serve the
Liu
people.
Ji has come of age. Which means that I can send her out as a spy. Which is good, because I don't have anything else that I can have her do, really. So we'll have her infiltrate Gongsu Zan's hierarchy. See if we can get some insight
Welcome,
there.
my lord. Your presence is heartening.
Odun has leveled up. Throw your way. Guess I'll do this just to give you more resolve. Then 10% armor for all spear infantry and own retinue. Yes. You're literally only using spear infantry.
What do you wish to know?
Brother doesn't have a follower. Don't really have anything particularly good to give him though. Can give him this though. Just to boost, it boosts his instincts, and we get more military supplies. Yep. Our characters alone are able to counteract the negative factors from it being winter. And then we have buildings nearby that are boosting it, we have reforms that are boosting it, and we have reserves that are boosting it, which is technically also building related, but whatever.
Marching.
So we'll march the very edge of our territory, not past it, so that we're not incurring negative penalties. Kongrong? Kongrong? Please don't. Please.
This will be short.
No, I didn't want to talk with the Han Empire. I wanted the other one.
Welcome, friend.
Hey, Kongrong, why don't you... Alright. I don't know. I don't really have a way of stopping you. Alright. Can't stop you from taking that, but if you do, I will be forced to trade vigorously. And that's not... I know that's not actually very threatening, but I assure you that you do not want to rile up Cao Cao. Sure. Fortunately, there's nothing else I can do, so I'm just gonna wait. Again.
Read and review.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway.
A profitable agreement.
We'll probably be at war sometime in the future, but for now, that's fine by me. Just so I don't have to deal with you potentially attacking me from the east. No. You're east. I west. Wait, he didn't move. Oh, is he already besieging it? No, he's not. What the heck? Untitled declared war on Luoyang. There's a lot going on down there. Down there to the south. Ah, the young emperor comes of age. As the current incumbent upon the throne and recipient of the mandate of heaven, many across China will hold the word of Emperor Jiang in the highest regard. Warlords across the country will be ambitiously seeking imperial favor through showing how they have brought prosperity to their people and defeat to the emperor's foes. Crushing the enemies of the Han and maintaining a happy population with food in their bellies will likely sway his favor. But with such power resting on the shoulders of someone so young, comes an increased risk of manipulation and skullduggery at less scrupulous hands than your own. Staying in the Emperor's good graces will be important in the years to come, but ensuring he does not favor your enemies may prove to be just as important. That opens a new thing for us, Imperial Favor. As you can see, each character has a certain amount of Imperial Favor that can go up or down, depending on various factors. The main ones being food, whether there's a surplus of food, and then if a faction has certain mechanics, that they may also have an effect on that. So, for instance, Sun Che is getting 1 Imperial Favor per turn because he has a surplus of food. We are gaining 3 per turn because we have 2. We're getting 2 from food because we have like 20 per surplus, and then 1 from having low credibility. If it was higher, I believe that would increase Imperial Favor more. Yeah, like if we were at max in the top gauge for credibility, we'd be gaining 4 Imperial Favor every turn, which is quite a lot. As you can see, as an opposed to this, Yuan Shu, despite having some food surplus, is actually experiencing a negative effect due to his legitimacy. The higher his legitimacy goes, the worse it is for his Imperial Favor. And eventually that may end up biting him in the back. Zhirong over here is having issues with public order, and that is negatively impacting his Imperial Favor. But most importantly, Gongsu Zong has nothing affecting it positively or negatively. So if I spend 10 on my own Imperial Favor, I can reduce his by 15, putting him at 49. And that may be important later. For now, just take note that right now the Imperial Protector is Dongmin because of course they had the Emperor at the time that he became an adult. And now we're going to continue moving towards Donghai. And hope that Kongrong does not have any ideas of his own. Got the Book of Changes. Why does it happen? Because it happens. Roll the bones. And let's see. Dong will do this. Yep. And again, we're out of monies. But we have another reform choice pending. So we're going to do the thing I mentioned before. And we're going to reduce character salary by 10%. And that will boost up, that boosted it up by almost 200 gold. Which for upkeep is really good. We're also going to take a look at the faction council. We can sabotage Dongmin's army. We can give Saoang more character experience. We could deplete the supplies in Haichi, which is the settlement we're actually planning to attack. And we could contract siege engineers to make our army more efficient at besieging settlements. However, the settlement we're attacking is not walled, so this isn't as useful. This, however, is. We're going to do that. The next turn, we should be able to assault and take that quite easily. Assuming Kongrong does not attempt to do so
Those
himself.
who cannot fight, serve.
Shut up, Dongmin. No one likes you.
You want the stars.
Oh, we already went past Kongrong, didn't we? So he's not actually acting. Good. That means there's nothing stopping me from taking Donghai this turn. And He, one of the Yellow Turban factions, has been destroyed. That's fine by me. And Quo declare war on Ma Teng. That'll be fun over there way in the west. Way in the west.
Duty
No.
and law.
Got another overseer. Fun. Alright, let's go attack Donghai, or Haichi. Only added some siege weapons. I could force them out. But we'll just delegate because we're far and away superior. Cao Cao's retinue alone could take this settlement. I mean, arguably any of them could, but his would have been able to do it most easily, I think. Now you'll notice that because we were attacking a Han faction, we actually lost Imperial Favor by taking this. But the loss was at most minor. And doing so also allowed us to increase our rank. So I can give us another 2 trade agreements, give us another spy slot, and another administrator slot. Perfect. Now then. I'm going to ask Liu Chong again if he would like to join us. As you can see, he's now at 0.6, whereas Yuan Shao unfortunately is still at 3.1. And I need both of them to agree to this because of majority vote. Unless I can convince Liu Bei to join. If I convince him to join, Liu Bei is a very amicable sort. See? And what that means for me is that he is very likely to want to agree.
I do what must be done.
He's very likely to agree to allow others to join. More so than others. So with him voting alongside with me, that would give us majority vote. So as long as Liu Chong still agreed to it, we would be able to get him in the coalition. However, I don't recall if a coalition is enough to settle to consider him an ally. It may require a military alliance, which would be a lot more difficult. People are much less likely to agree to that. But for now, I'm going to put Guo Jie in his rightful position as the Grand Tutor, the one that advises in foreign affairs and personal conduct with envoys. We also now have 2 more positions we can fill. So we don't have the money to hire new people. I could put one of my family members in such a position, but the increase in our costs would go up significantly. Sovereign's also not really well suited to being an administrator. We get the lowered construction costs, but now if we did this, this would also boost our food production, and that might be worth doing. I think for now, though, I will wait. See if we can get someone in the future who might be good in one of these positions. Now then, let's see. Looks like Yuan Shao is pushing against Chang'an. Good, that'll help improve his influence. Our taking of this territory was also good. Now, one of the side effects of us becoming a marquis is now we have a new option. We can try and convince others to become vassals for us. Right now, we don't really have any particularly good options, unfortunately, but if Liu Bei joining the coalition doesn't work out well for us, it may be a good idea to consider having him be our vassal. Because if we're able to vassalize Liu Bei, that prevents him from potentially becoming a threat in the future. As, let me just show you. If we go back to the negotiating table. He is a virtuous paragon. He's honorable, which means he honors treaties and will not commit treacherous acts. He's dependent, which means he's willing to become a vassal of a strong faction. So as long as we don't become too weakened, he will be unlikely to try and... what is the word? Well, like it says, it'll be less likely that he'll turn against us if we vassalize him. And because he's virtuous, he's just sort of generally an amicable sort. But for now, I'm going to see if we can get him to join the coalition. He wants to join, but Yuan Shao does not want him to join. That's unfortunate. I'll keep a hold on that for now, but we'll see in the future. Going back to Imperial Intrigue. Dong Zhuo appears to have a, his Imperial Favor is going up now because of food surplus. If I continuously reduce it whenever possible, I may potentially be able to get the Emperor to consider him an enemy of the Han, which would then mean that everyone would be encouraged to go to war with him, and would eventually, hopefully, result in him at least being diminished, if not outright destroyed, which would go a long way in helping us. What is Sun Che doing? Did I allow this? I don't remember. No. Did I sign a military access agreement with Sun Che? Wait, no. I didn't mean to click assignments. I meant to click the city.
Well met, friend.
No, we just have a non-aggression agreement. What is he doing on my land? I mean, not that I really care, but I prefer him not taking almost full armies and tromping around my territory. Now, we do have a bit of a conundrum as far as Guangling goes, because now that the Emperor is active, if we straight up attack these settlements, we'll end up losing Imperial Favor. And I don't want to lose too much too quickly. On the other hand, these people are not particularly willing to be vassalized. Especially this one. This one is really not the type to become vassalized. If he were actually of any notable strength, he'd actually be a threat, but he's not. He's just a very cruel man playing God in his own little territory there.
Enter freely,
Don't want to
friend.
do something about this. In theory, we could also try and vassalize Liucheng, but that's definitely not going to work. He's too strong for that to be doable. So for now, we're going to set the clock going. Maybe someone will take care of this little army over here for me. That'd be nice.
You would not need fear us.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'll sign a non-aggression pact with
Your
you.
wisdom reveals a kindred spirit.
This means that if I feel the need that you're no longer of use to me, I will have to plan that out a little bit more in advance. Fine by me. Oh. The mighty warrior and hero Liucheng has been slain by the coward Yuan Shu. It has been said that he employed assassins to kill the prince during the night. Liucheng is dead and has been succeeded by Gongsu Shuxiang. Also have another scheme available. Let's see, do I have tigers and 1 prey? Ooh, this gives 20 diplomatic relations with all factions. I'm definitely using this. This will increase our credibility and give me an edge in negotiations, which will help if I decide, if I continue to try and get previously Liucheng, now Gongsu Shuxiang,
I am eager
to try and join our coalition. As you can see, yes, Shuxiang over here is very willing to join, but Yuan Shao is the issue we have right now. Makes me think. How much do I care about being allied with Yuan Shao? You've already established that he doesn't have that much territory compared to me, at least. And Gongsu Zong, who is one of the only faction that's considered more powerful than me objectively, is right next to him.
A joy to see you.
So if I leave the coalition, he'll obviously not like it, but he'll still be friendly with me even if I do this.
Rejection provides its own clues.
So then, I go to Gongsun Xiang.
Welcome. Take a seat.
Actually, can I vassalize? I don't think so. If I form a coalition, yep, that'll work.
This meets our approval.
Yep, and that completed the mission. So now the capital has been saved and legitimacy secured. Oh, well, that's ironic. The next challenge is to destroy Yuan Shao, so that actually worked out perfectly. In which case, my next step then is to try and consolidate my power base. We can get Liu
Glad
Biao.
tidings to you.
Okay, so if I agree, let him maintain his autonomy, so which means that I won't try to, in the future, annex him and take all of his lands under my own. And he wants a good amount of money per turn. There's something else I can give. I have a lot of these things to give. Like, I give him... Actually, I'll give him both of the overseers. That allows me to drop this down to... that. That's not bad. Give him something else. Wait. Did everything disappear? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Get rid of the professional's raiment. Gives a little bit more. second. Then bounce this back and forth until it zeroes out. There we go. So give him 300 per turn, which I'm making a lot. I don't mind. Give him 3 auxiliaries and guarantees autonomy, and in return, he becomes my vassal.
We will serve.
Excellent. Now, I have some other options here, but none that I care about enough to actually offer. Next, we have trade agreements. Chang'an is a good, usually a solid option. Although everyone right now, Yuan Chao would give us the most, but obviously that's not going to happen. Now, if I offer
Well
Dong
met,
Zhuo to join, okay, he's not willing to join. Luoyang would be cool with it, but let's see. Who else can we have? Gas Sun Che,
The honor is mine.
but neither faction is cool with that. I'm gonna invite Liu Biao,
Excellent. Talk.
but he doesn't want to join, even though Xu Jiang really would. What about Kongrong?
Greetings. Well met.
Shoot. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I'll leave that as is for now then. Meantime,
Well met, friend.
let's just get a non-aggression pact going.
A satisfactory deal.
Just to keep them off our backs, and more inclined to go towards Yuan Shao's. Now, here's where it gets a bit tricky. Alright, well first of all, let's see if we can
Time
get...
for discussion and
He's with Dong
contemplation.
Okay, I'll wait a little longer until he's willing to offer it, just without me having to give him things, because I don't really want to give that man things. I don't really like him. So are you at war with him?
Well met, friend.
Not. You are at war with Yuan Shu, though. Interesting. That's important. I don't really know where his lands are. They're probably on the other side of Liu Bao's or something. You want Chen, though. I wonder if I could trade her for Chen.
Well met, friend.
I also try and translate to a military alliance, but that's not going to happen. Oh, got offer a marriage. Got offer Sao Hong. That would do a lot. And on top of that, that might be enough to where she's willing to give us Pei Cheng. Wait, why is that positive? What? Oh, wrong one, wrong territory. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. I'm dumb. I wanted to put in Yang. Then offer the marriage. 1.3. That's fine. I can make payment to bridge that gap. Good, good. This will strengthen the bond between us.
This meets our approval.
And get me my full commandery. Finally. Lovely. Oh, and there's Yuan Shao. I see. I have a thought. Multiple thoughts, actually. Okay, do I have... Don't have one here. I have one here. I upgrade this. Doesn't change the starting recruitment rank, so I don't care then. If I raise an army at Jia Pete. Oh, Lu Chi's still around. Crazy. Let's see. Let's see, we could bring out Beijing,
Remain firm.
Cao Ren,
Clarity shines the path
and
to
Guo
peace.
Jia.
When drawing a bow, body
Put
and
them
mind
there
must
for
rest.
now. And the next turn, I'll start recruiting more units into the retinues. That gives us a solid infantry, cavalry, and ranged retinue. in that army. See. I built something in Chen, but right now it's just the tax collection. If we build this army up, it gives us 2 armies, one for defense and one for offense. Or possibly 2 for a 2-pronged offense, as may be required. Now... Alright, gang, calm down. There we go. Still need to fill in these positions, but I'll worry about that later. Now we will stop here. Oh, I wanted to move. I should have moved. Oh well.
Consider our proposal.
No.
As you wish.
Fortunately, I don't think he's gonna declare war on me anytime soon. He likes me too much, which will be his undoing. Now, Xu Xiang is at war with Yuan Shu. Wouldn't be too difficult to help her against him. The only issue then is the Imperial Favor thing. But Yuan Shu's is going down over time. If it goes down low enough, he may be considered an enemy of the Han. At which point, attacking him actually gives you Imperial Favor until he's destroyed. At which point he's obviously not around to give Imperial Favor away. Now, in theory, if we can make Yuan Shao an enemy of the Han, then we could basically just arrange for his destruction. But that's not going to be likely to happen for us. Not a lot. And raise it again. Fire the general. A lot of options here, but right now what I want to do is try and rebuild my credibility. I believe Xiaohu Yuan has a higher random upkeep, so we'll do this. I'll boost it up a little bit more. And then in 5 turns, we'll have the ability to do Dominion over the realm again, which will give us another 20. Basically, I want to try and build up my credibility enough to start another proxy war. I can get Yuan Shao to be at war with Gongsu Zan. Wait. You already?
Welcome, friend.
No, he's not. If I can get him at war with Gongsu Zan, that would weaken him considerably, forcing him to have to deal with that. At which point, I may be able to then go to war with him myself and deal with him then. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Let's see. Get the Jingzhou Assault Infantry. Actually, just get 2 for now. Then we'll get a couple more of these mounted saber militia. Then can't get 2 more crossbowmen, but we can get 2 full archers. That gives us a pretty good sized army over here immediately. Then we'll start moving south this way. Head towards our capital. Looks like Yuan Shao is actually being dealt with, so my plan there isn't going to go through. So that's fine. And still has an empty slot, but again, all we have available to us potentially is the tax collection, which I'm especially not going to do now that public order is going down because of the limited faction support, as the Luoyang slowly has their factions up. Eden, shut up. you can see I have 25 credibility, which, granted, is still considered unexceptional, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to raise it up to commendable, admirable, and then paragon. Possibly. We'll see. Listen, I was paying attention to other things. That had more to do than banter with you. I'm trying to plan a conquest. Lu Ji was hired by Geng Suzan. Excellent. Liu Yu was destroyed. Yuan Shao declared war on Xinjiang. You boast to your guards of a sixth sense that protects you from assassination and conspire with a servant to prove it, promising a handsome reward. The next day, the servant arrives to play their part, with a dagger secreted beneath their robes. With all your officers watching, you decide to act. I reveal the assassin. With a cry of "Assassin!" you had the guards seize and imprison the servant, releasing and rewarding them a few days later. This cost some treasury, but our vigilance has increased. Now, our enemy spies in our faction have +2 to their cover cost. That's what that happens. I absolutely do. I'm doing those things right now, you fool. Good. So Yue Jin is going to be kept on the defense. I'm going to have him head this way towards Dong. And could just conquer Zheirong.
Welcome, friend.
Really not. Oh, I could vassalize him. Not giving him a territory for it, though. I could trade all my credibility, but that doesn't buy much in this setting. Probably better if... Actually, now that I think about it, skill and trade. In one turn, I can reduce Zheirong's credibility again. That gives me an idea.
At ease.
I'm camped there for now. My idea here is if we were able to get Zheirong to become considered an enemy of the Han, then we'd be free to declare war and attack him without any negative diplomatic penalties or reduction in Imperial Favor. Then we could take Huaiyin over here without any trouble. Then we'd have to see about Zheng Chao, but that's for another time. Meanwhile, Lu Ji was not only hired by Geng Suzan, but was made a general. We're going to take a look at her. Currently leading an army now. Let's see. Her... Ooh, she's at 83 satisfaction. Not good. If it gets too high, she may decide to stop being a spy, and I don't want that. Also got someone over here who's really not satisfied. Which kind of makes it funny then that he hired Lu Ji and made her a general, not him. That's pretty funny. Regardless, he has a lot of people hired as generals and administrators, but still, that's a lot. That's worrying. Is this the army that she was hired into? Oh, just have sight on it. Yeah, okay, so she's in charge of this army that's currently stationed out of Bohai. Now, just get Yuan Shao and Zheng Suzan war with each other. That would help me a lot. But proxy war requires 75 credibility, which is a lot. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that to happen. Regardless, we have quite a bit of territory now that we get it.
Glad to see.
Can we get Chang'an to join the coalition now? No. Really wish I could tell who might be willing to join. Geng Suzan, notably, is no longer considered stronger than us since I made that second army.
The honor is mine. Welcome. Come in.
Liu Bao would be a really nice one to have join us naturally. Really not into it. We have a bunch of these little factions that we could potentially try and get one to join.
Excellent. Talk.
You could get Leo Dai, which really help us. I'd much rather vassalize him if I could, but I know that it's a lot harder, so I'll wait on that. For now, actually, let's see. Go to create vassal. What are our options? Looking for people who are like 40 or lower. You want Shu's at 19. That's actually really good. Who's 25? Yeah, that was in 34. They're worried with Sun Che, isn't he? Could try for.
Glad to see you.
That might be worth it. But if Sun Che doesn't agree for peace, then it becomes a problem. Deng Xiao wasn't on. Where's Han Fu? He's over Gongsu Zan, so similarly, still don't want that issue. Yuan Shu is at war with altogether too many people to even consider. Still do to have this trade agreement. I'll toss that probably Kong Rong's way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I have an idea. Send it Gongsu Zan's way.
We feel honored.
Because that'll boost his relations and that'll lead towards us potentially being able to get him in the coalition. That would be great. Suppose he has any auxiliaries. Of course not. Why would he? Over military access as well. And let's request payment. We'll just ask for money. See how much money we can get at him. See if asking for more money reduces the diplomatic benefit we get. It does. I don't want to not do that. This is 50, 50, 50, 60. Okay, this is good then.
A satisfactory deal.
So in the future, we may be able to get him to join the coalition, which would be very good for our power base at least. Still have court position I can't fill. I'll actually have the money to theoretically hire someone to fill in one of the spots. Luji, the respected man. Got a lot going for him. He's a really good character. But don't really have anything that makes him useful for like administrator. Yang Feng, the White Wave Warlord. Interesting. Vedic, Defiant, Kind. Oh, that's not bad actually. I might hire him. Yeah, let's make him an administrator. Put him in charge of Hainan? Hainan. That should be good. Yeah, because this is our southern tip, so I need that to have some extra defense to it, so to speak.
A pleasure.
I want your territory too. I don't want to necessarily go to war with them. Keep getting these people who I could make coalitions with. So weak, and I don't like it. If they're too weak, then they become more a liability than a help. At least Gongsun Shuxiang has some like space and military might. Oh, Yuan Shao is more willing to be vassalized because he's being put in the corner. He's about to be wiped out. That's what it is. That makes sense. Yeah, because Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan is the only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as we know. 'Cause Hunan might be his only territory left, as far as And if that's the case, Luoyang might wipe him out in a couple turns. Be very amusing. But for now, enough waiting around. Gone by who? Wants a non-aggression pact? Sure.
A deal is struck in the spirit of unity.
Yeah.
You would honor us with an alliance.
Xu Jiang also agrees that having Liu Bao join would be nice, but Liu Bao still doesn't want to join.
We abide by your choice.
Spring again. And Lu Ji has been made an administrator. Administrator of NP. Oh, that's right here. But of course she's still out and about as an army. Alright, so we're going to continue saying Yujing North in anticipation of our eventual confrontation with Yuan Shao. Liu Bei at war with
Glad
Zheirong?
tidings to you.
No. So he's just going through Zheirong's territory by, or Du Fengyu is, but under Liu Bei's orders. Unli. Gonna do. I'll leave Luzong alone for now. Yanshu's legitimacy is now really putting down his Imperial Favor, not that he's probably going to live long enough to actually feel the consequences of that. I'm going to use my favor to once again reduce Zheirong's, in the hope that the Emperor decides that he's not worth, that he's an enemy rather than a friend. I'm going to check the Faction Council. Oh. We are missing some options due to not having a Grand Director, though. Maybe I should look into trying to hire someone. I could just put Cao Ren in, but it feels like a waste to put a family member in there. Yeah, I'll just do it. We lose some money every turn for that, but it's fine. Now going back, we could reduce Lu Bu's satisfaction, which might cause him to leave. Get out of one of Cao Cao's character personalities. We can improve the commander infrastructure in Huainan, so Chun. We could give extra experience and extra standing rank to Yue Jin's army. We could get a trade agreement with Kong Rong. Focus on agriculture to increase our money and population growth. Or we could perform action. Sorry, my nose is a little stopped up today for some reason. I don't know why. 1 second. Alright. So we could take action against Wang Yun's army, but he's not important enough to consider. And we could improve the force deployment in our main army, but we're already full up, so it doesn't actually matter. I'm inclined to try this to see if we can get Lu Bu to potentially end up leaving, and then we could hire him. That'd be nice. Also, historically, a great idea. Sure. Now we can also spend money to bolster some other things. 3 turns left before we can over the realm again. Probably put more into Dong, though we don't really have anything that's really boosting the garrison, so to speak. Now what I could do, I could bring Tao Qian out,
Poised to strike.
and then
I would be
have
alone
him
for a time.
recruit. Do something like this. No, hold on. I just paid slightly more attention. Yes.
Please
Then-
enter and
Then
be
we
at
recall the
peace.
retinue. Now, go over to Dong. Oh, well, it's not gonna happen yet, but next turn he'll rejoin the garrison here, and then he'll have that full retinue there. And let's look at the reforms. Now this time I'm gonna go for Master of Ceremonies. Because this unlocks when you get the second level of the Confucian Temple. We did over in, where was it? Chang'an? Where do we have that temple? Here, Huainan. Over in Shuchun we got the second one, and that unlocked that. So now all of our provinces are experiencing an extra 3 public order. And once again, we don't have money to add a new building to Chen, which I really need to remember to do. At any rate, Sui Jin is going to continue advancing Dong, where we'll be prepared to pounce on Yuan Shu as soon as the opportunity is afforded to us. Alright, an Imperial mission has been issued. So this is a mission that the Emperor has personally handed to me. Succeeding will allow me to gain additional Imperial Favor, which will be nice. Not that I really have to worry about it being too low, but if I do this, for instance, this effectively gives me another 6 Imperial Favor over 2 turns. Which means that then I could potentially do something like attack Guanling even without them being considered an enemy of the Han, and then just absorb the cost in Imperial Favor from that. So at the start of my turn, I have to make sure that Gongsun Shujiang has at least 10 food. Which basically just means, go to Gongsun Shujiang, we see that she has -5 food. We negotiate.
Welcome. Take a seat.
Oh, okay. We're already supplying food income, so I need the wait. I need to wait a turn, then I offer her food. Because we have 50, which is, I didn't even notice we had that much. That's an absurd amount of food. We do not need nearly that amount of food. At those levels of food, you're reaching the point where you've got, like, food that's being stored and is going bad because it's not seeing use. Now we could add this here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I need the oh right, I need to do that conversion. Yep, you need a conversion. Yeah, I'm gonna do these convert. That helps us in the long run as well. Why not have one? Meantime, I'm gonna put a grain store here. We already have something that's boosting public orders. That's kind of redundant, even if it gives us more. I think I'll wait and then put an administration office in next turn. Anyway, we'll continue waiting here in anticipation. Actually, no. I'll do it now. Because I'll lose Imperial Favor now, and then I'll be able to recover it but next turn by completing the mission. Oh, right, I can't attack this turn anyway, so I might as well do that. It's gonna be a close victory, so we're definitely gonna be fine no matter what. Let's see.
Wipe them
And
out!
because Zheirong is a cruel tyrant, he's not even willing to consider any demands for surrenders. We just have to wait him out. Then UAG over.
On the march!
Not quite enough to get there. We'll get there next turn. We'll get there by the time the harvest ends.
I have a request for you.
Sure.
Yes, a fine result.
Oh, right. I should check to see if we can make peace with Dongman again. Actually, I should probably check to make sure Gongsun Shukyung isn't at war with Dongman again, but... Alright! He's made a decision. It was a poor decision. Almost inclined to fight this just to see how fun it would be. You know what? Let's do that. We haven't actually seen any battles yet, so we're just going to play this out.
The world will bow before our power!
Their days are numbered. This is all they have.
Yeah, he really made a choice trying to attack us. Which I understand he was doomed either way, but... This is really not going to go well for him.
No, fury now. Bear me to victory.
Sure. That's definitely what's going to happen here. Yep. Alright. We'll take our entire army. And we shall activate the Eagle's Wings. And so we have 4 cavalry on the left, 2 on the right. A nice solid set of Jingshu assault infantry flanked by spear guards. With 4 units of range units, which I may at some point try and switch out these archer militia to crossbowmen if I remember that. With the 2 brothers at the front and Cao Cao commanding from the rear. We have deployables, which I suppose I could use, or at least try and place them. Not that really matters. I'll just do whatever.
Look out! Enemy reinforcements are here!
Place their own tower, huh? Now they do realize that they're the ones attacking us, right? They have to come towards us. Means we can just wait. Pretty sure we can just wait. Joe, who could you do me a favor and move up just to verify that they are coming towards us? I really can't tell. Also, if you end up getting challenged to a duel or something, I know that you, of all people, will be able to survive that. Just, you know, avoid the enemy archers. Trust me. Or don't, you know, make the story more exciting. Where are they? They have a tower here, but I don't see anyone by it. Ah, there they are. Oh, they don't want to duel, huh? They're really trying to shoot at him, but they keep missing. Pretty funny, actually. So it looks like they are slowly advancing on us. And their cavalry are making a decision. But if that cavalry keeps advancing, they're gonna have a bad time. Crossbowmen, at the ready! Fire! Oh, darn it, they're turning... Are they turning around? We're getting very few shots at them. Are you guys alright? I feel like normally we get a lot more shots in on them. They're also moving very slowly for some reason, which I'm confused about. I'm gonna send the brothers in while we wait for the main army to arrive. Especially since they put themselves in the loose formation, which means their charge resistance is going down. Lucky me. Very nice.
Ready! Our general needs our aid!
Take heed, warriors!
Attend! Go for
And then we'll do this to reduce their speed and get some damage in.
Steel yourself!
Wow, Zhou Dun took a lot of damage for some reason from these guys.
Kill them!
By the way, though, they're gonna make mincemeat out of this cap. Ideally, before the rest of the army arrives, I can pull them back, because...
I will give you one free strike. Don't miss.
Oh. Jerome is
Please
also here for
stop.
some reason.
You're humiliating yourself!
The enemy unit flees! What cowards!
Alright, now they're shooting arrows at us. Alright, fall back, fall back. Run! Alright, with their cavalry being taken care of, that puts us in a really good position because now our own cavalry will be able to assault their back lines without having to worry about anything getting in the way.
Do you fear death?
Shut up and die!
Ready!
Does that answer your question for you?
Faster!
Wait, not quite that far. Over here. That's good. Put them right here, and then they're ready to fire. Crossbowmen, take them out. Archer militia, do what you can. Feels like you guys aren't firing nearly as much as you could.
Go on, keep up. I know you can do it.
Oh, shut up!
Ready.
Doesn't even feel like you guys are firing at all. Why are you not firing? Well, time for the cavalry to move. Really don't understand why my range units are not firing at all, though. Very annoying. Do this. Do this. Activate Unyielding Earth. Okay, so And we'll start moving the spear guards like this. Catch the other side of their army.
Feel yourself! Do not relent! Look, the
Now we'll rush into their back there. Their back there.
enemy run, Craven. Strike!
I'm gonna have you go that way.
At the ready.
You'll keep chasing
Show
them down.
no mercy.
To attention! Take heed, warriors! Run! Out comes Chang'an! Go, go, go!
Go like this.
To battle!
Cavalry, to attention.
Charge like this.
Get ready!
You
The
charge
enemy
into
warriors
them.
are running.
And you charging to them. These spear guards will up. You go them. You go after them. You go after them. Simple and easy.
Crossbows! Make ready! The time has come! Strike! Fight! At the ready!
Ooh, he's coming down here, huh? Alright. We'll send both units of spear guards to deal with that. These guys chase off the rest of these.
Crossbows
Then
stand
you guys are
by.
gonna start pulling forward.
Run!
Stand ready. Destroy them.
Unleash fury!
Yeah, their army's gonna crumble real quick here.
I find myself almost disappointed. Kill them!
I'd find myself disappointed, but we already knew how this battle was gonna turn out.
Make ready.
The enemy unit
Get him!
flees. What
Don't let him
power!
escape!
Attack. Do not relent.
On! Prepare! Show no mercy!
Let's see, that should about do it what I want.
To attention.
Yep. We'll just fast forward. And keep as many of them from escaping as possible. Good, good, good. They're all down. And he's probably gonna escape, but that's fine. Not a big deal. we just got two. We just got the people over here and over here. So, should be too long now. Are these guys gone? Alright, send them all over here then. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's one running over here. Well. Oh, no, he's still up. That was impressive. Very sturdy. You'd expect him to have been knocked down by now. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, is there one over here? Ooh, this one might escape. Too tired, he can't actually run. Unfortunate for him. Oh, and there he goes. There's another one? Where? Oh, there's one over here, and now he's being forced to run the other way. But he's definitely not going to survive this. There we go. Alright. So yeah, that went well. Looks like one of our Spear Guard took, like, some significant losses, but apart from that, we took basically 0 losses. And the enemy's army has now been put down to a mere 57 total between their two forces.
It could end no other way.
Oh, we gain an auxiliary. And I'll
I
recruit,
value true talent.
replenish. Yuan Shu declares his intentions. Messages have reached you that the warlord Yuan Shao has declared himself the emperor under heaven. Such a brazen act has angered many, but he has also drawn powerful nobles to his cause. I guess that wasn't his last territory, because it's no longer his. Where he is then? Huh. Luoyang keeps getting tossed back and forth, and I guess. Zhuangji. Oh, that reduces the revenue upkeep. That's useful. Grace gain, Sovereign gain philanthropic. Very nice.
For order!
Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the tapping. Oh well. Next turn we'll be able to finish this.
Crush them!
Actually makes me wonder if I shouldn't wait a turn. No, because then I would end up having to do it during winter. That would not be good. So let's see.
Well met,
Negative
friend.
6. So just to be safe, we'll give you 18. And let's see if you can give me anything in exchange. Marshal G would be nice. And how much does that cost me? Oh, we could probably ask for the other one then. Get the War Axe. And then we'll just forget the difference.
A proposal born of integrity.
There we go. Very nice. Then UAGM will go over
We
here.
must rest for
Dong,
now.
where we can focus on adding a little bit more sustenance. This lineup. Yeah. A lot of trebuchet? Yeah, let's add trebuchet. And then maybe next turn we'll add another one. Yep, and then we have to wait a turn for that. Can't spend any more money. Yeah, our spy is doing. Fuji is doing pretty well. Not as happy as before, though. Also, Yun Chu Ping not happy for whatever reason. If we could do something about... I don't really have anything that... Also looking at our turncoat options, we don't really have good options there. Now, at least. And oh no, we're down to 24 food. It's so sad. Yeah, that's about it that we can do this turn. So we'll just wait, and then next turn we'll attack Zheirong and finish him off. Take the hit from the Imperial Favor. Doesn't matter because we'll be getting it back quickly enough for it not to matter. And then
Let us unite under a single banner.
invite Kong Zhuo to join our coalition. Really don't want. Really don't. No. He's not worth it. He's weak enough that I don't have to worry about him being a problem. But he's not strong enough to be worth putting in a coalition. And Kong Zhuo is declared war on Gong Zhuo. Han Fu is gone, as are the looter faction, which will just appear the next turn. That's how that works. I got that. I got my pawn. Where's my faction thing? Dominion over the realm. New reform, go! Now we could do like this, which reduces character salary by 20%. We're doing that. That doesn't. We don't even have to think about that. All right. So then, let's see. Cao Cao. We're now going to assault this position. I'm just going to delegate because it doesn't really matter.
Another
Took more
step
losses than we really
towards
needed to,
order.
but I don't care.
Taking
Occupy.
the settlement.
Ooh, Tiger Fool. We got a new person. Oh, Zhu Chu, it's... I was wondering when we would meet up with you. Tiger Fool. But if you want a focused on melee infantry faction Prime Minister position, he's intimidating, he's dutiful, and he's brave. He's the kind of person you don't even really need to worry about making sure he gets a core position. Happy with where he is. Anyway, our credibility is now commendable, which means we're actually getting another Imperial Favor per turn. Very nice. Oh, right, and Zhu Chu starts at level 4, so let's go allocate some points here, shall we? Like so. Could give him a follower. Yeah, we could give him this if we intended to make him what's the word? Administrator. Now, give him... Just give him the clay pig to increase his loyalty a bit more. What is it that we can do? He already has giant bane, so we don't have to worry about giving him a fancy weapon. Yeesh. Thing is brutal. It's got 2.7 thousand armor piercing melee damage. He will wreck other lords in battle. Except maybe Lu Bu. Win 10 battles with generals who have 6 pikeman units in the retinues, which would be because Yahudun has only spear guards. Now then, we got a rebellion mustering here. Yeah, I was aware of that. Let's see. Chen, we need the build administration office here. That's the only option without running out of money. Our income isn't as high as it used to be, for sure, but not too bad. I mean, strictly speaking, I could probably win against Lu Bu with my army. That doesn't mean I want to fight him, though. There's an explicit reason why this spring I paid to try and have him his satisfaction lower enough that he would leave his faction. Speaking of which, is Lu Bu in the pool? Because what I would like to do is hire Lu Bu. Because a really good idea is to Once I reach the next rank, which I believe is Duke.
Allow us to reconsider our options.
Oi, you, punk. Dunche, I don't like that. I don't like what you're doing here. Now, Eden, I am going to make the point that historically speaking, Cao Cao executed Lu Bu. So if there is someone who is equipped to deal with Lu Bu, I am technically that person. I still don't want to deal with him that way, but it is worth pointing out that I could deal with him if I wanted to. It is in fact an option available to me. Do this. These are also nice because these bolster campaign movement range for local army. Very nice. Yeah, but I had to defeat him and capture him in battle before I could execute him. That's the point. It was no lolly da situation. It was very hard work. There's a lot of armies. Also, oh, there's Yuan Shao. There he is. Okay, that makes more sense. That reminds me, Dongmin. Hey, you up for peace yet? Big baby. Good.
Shall we begin?
Now, what are you willing to give me? I could steal their air. I could literally steal their air out from under them. I'm not going to do that because that would cause diplomatic relations with someone I don't like, but I'll take this book of divination. Yeah. Me. You know what? Can we request food? Request food. Yeah, we'll starve them out while we're at it. And then I'll request regular payments. Not. Whoops. There we go. Very nice, very nice.
We approve this.
Good. Glad we were able to come to an agreement on that. Now, let's see. Who's on?
We feel honored.
Join coalition. Kong Rong.
Enter freely, friend.
Du Biao.
Welcome.
Coalition.
Come in.
One wants to join. That for the.
This will be short.
Oh, that's actually closer than I thought it'd be. You know what? Let's get a non-aggression agreement going.
We approve this.
Maybe they'll make it more likely that he'll agree in the future. I don't know who else to ask. Anyone I can vassalize. Try for Liu Yao. Zhou is actually probably the best option. Oh, to take.
Welcome. Come in.
Wants land. He's not getting land. Do however have these fancy give away. These. The two. Both these. That's 10. 10. Alright, if I get a little higher. See, the book of changes. That gives out the 15. Oh, this is tricky. Don't think. Okay, so the difference here is 5, so I can't raise it as much as I'd like. Wait. Yeah, that's not quite enough. How much can I trade credibility? I can. See. If I do this. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh. Alright, close enough. Yeah, if I do this, that'd work. Yeah, let's do that.
We are far from shore and need guidance.
Excellent. I'll mediate peace with Jing Chao. And we're good.
As you wish.
Anyone else in vassal? Probably not without giving territory, huh?
Well
Guess
met,
that's the
friend.
case. Yeah, I was afraid of that. And then also giving. Yep. Might be worth just waiting a turn to see if we can get more. Send. Also, we still have that trade agreement thing we have to worry about. Send it to Kong wrong. Yao. Try Liu Yao, actually. No, Kong wrong's safer.
Welcome, friend.
Then, that's a lot. Economy. 15, that's way too much damage. Oh well. Alright, so what we're gonna do then is we're just gonna ask for money. Because the man has over 6,000 muns. Let's see. How much can I get out of you? Quite a bit out of you, actually. 3,000?
A successful bid.
Very nice. Actually, now. Negotiate deal.
Welcome.
Make this
Take a
work.
seat.
Move this. Oh, that's after giving money. Gotcha. Never mind. Alright. In that case. What we can do then
For
is.
reunification!
Let's see. We have some options. I'll leave for. Chen, we can upgrade stuff. We'll upgrade this. And Ping Chang, we can upgrade this. That will be suitable for now. As you can see, our income has now gone up again. We're now back up to about almost 1,400 a turn because of tributaries via our vassals. That is why you must never underestimate vassals. Vassals are, if nothing else, a very convenient source of turnly income.
We would not be your enemy.
Fine.
Remember
Fine.
my generosity when next we meet.
We're never gonna meet again. Next time I hear about you, it's probably because either someone declared war on you or because you died. Or your faction got destroyed. To be more accurate, you probably won't actually die. Jing is very difficult to put down. Alright. I have another scheme available. Have any more that I can use to raise my credibility again? We could do this. Yeah, rival tigers and one prey. Although, if I wait, like, really just go all in with the ones that. I'm gonna wait 3 turns before I use the scheme, so I have 2 of them, so I can use them back to back. In the meantime, character skill tree reset. No point. That wasn't really important. We can arrange, get another auxiliary set item. We could arrange for a marriage. We could finance the Gulf of Tonkin pirates to attack Shimoke. We could also attack Gongsu Zong indirectly by hiring the Bohai Bay pirates. And we can improve our infrastructure or increase money temporarily via peasantry focus. Do this. Yep, and that boosted us from 1,700 to 3,300 per turn. Very nice. Imperial Favor. Good. Give another hit to Kong Suzan if you want. Could also hit Sun Che. That would not be a bad idea. Okay. No, let's hit Yuan Shu. Let's put him in the dust. Let's finish him off. Get him to be declared an enemy of the Han. That sounds amusing to me. Then we can upgrade this. We can get another reform going. Get another administrator position. That'd be good, because then we can put Zhu Chu in that position. There we go. There we go. And let's see. Probably GP. Good one. Yep. That brought us up another 200 or so. Very nice. Then, he doesn't have a follower, so we'll give him this guy, which also increases income from peasantry. Very good. Gain the Master of Writing. At the Sturdy Return, have 10 non-aggression, military access, or trade agreements. Very nice. The title I could give to someone if I wanted. What does that title do? Let's see. Titles. I have Earth Dragon, which is from winning a battle where my allies lose 200 or less men against an enemy army that had at least 8 units. The entire Men of Merit section is open by default. Alright, Master of Writing. Oh, okay, so this is a good one for giving to someone that has it. Let me go back here. The U55. You are 66. So Tao Qian in Dong will give your writing. I'll boost them up to 75. And then they'll also increase public order there. Leave that for now. And we're already at 36%. We can afford to just take care of this rebel army. Delegate. Get rid of it. There we go. Goodbye.
My ambition is coming to fruition.
Ransom. Then we actually don't need to stay here at this point because already got pretty good public order. And as you can see, Yuan Shao's days really are numbered. Meanwhile, our spy. How's our spy doing? Good. Now, eventually, it actually would theoretically be possible to gain more territory from Kong by having her betray us, or them, sorry. Who knew is available? Yeah, these people who are willing to defect, but none of them are particularly interested. And if Chuxiang takes Luoyang, that would give us good. That would give Kongzhu good protection, so I don't have to worry about actually protecting him. Liu die.
Welcome.
Can I vassalize you? Interesting. I wonder why that is. Oh well. Anyone else I can vassalize? Theoretically, Kong. Liu Yao's actually getting easier.
I'm eager to listen.
Ooh, I can do it without actually offering property. Let's do that then. We have an army nearby, so if Jade decides to be a problem, we'll deal with him.
If this will hasten peace.
Check. Yep.
Your terms are fair.
Thank you.
Your proposal is sound.
Lang Lang. Thank you. Good.
Your terms are acceptable.
Glad we were able to get that solved, worked out. Anyone else I can vassalize? Probably not. At least not easily. Oh, we could vassalize Wang Lang.
Welcome, friend.
And he'd be willing to pay us for it if we, you know, do this. So let's do that. I'm sure we can convince
This we will
Che
do.
to stop fighting him. There we go. What? Oh, love
Yes,
that. Love
we
that.
accept.
Love seeing all that money roll. Now, anyone else? Just Yuan Shu and Kong Rong, and I don't want Yuan Shu. Not least of which because he is not trustworthy in any way, shape, or form. And we'll go for an aggression agreement with Sun Che for now. So that at least I'll be notified beforehand in the event that he is potentially going to go to war with us. Where's Wang? I actually don't... Oh, does Wang Lang not actually have any territory? Where is he? Yu Yao here. But who's there? Xinjiang. Don't know where Wang Lang is. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's go to the next turn, shall we? I still need to focus on trying to deal with Yuan Shao, so I may...
Take this in friendship.
What I might do is move north.
We are in concert then.
May need to just go to war with him while he's distracted with other conquests. Because if I succeed, the amount of territory I would gain would likely help significantly with reaching the next rank. Right. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yuan Shu is now an enemy of the Han and is about to be wiped off the grid by Liu Biao. Good. I'm going to start heading up north in preparations for an assault on Hene.
Destiny awaits.
And in preparation for that as well,
Excellent.
I'm trying to see if we
Talk.
can get a military access agreement. Thank you.
Agreeable terms.
Good. And then you can also see that I'm gaining 3 per turn. More than sufficient. See, you guys are here. Good, another catapult. Or another trebuchet, sorry. I forgot, trebuchets are the superior option, as we all know. A lot of money to spend on various things. In the capital, we could upgrade the city again. Large city, that's not a bad idea. We only have the food for it. Dong, we can upgrade the people. Use character experience faction wide. Lubu available. No, Junyu is available. I may want to send him as another spy. Sure. Theoretically send the Yuan Shao and then get him to help us out there. But for now, get the vague feeling Gong Suzong is going to be one of the major players once we get to the actual Three Kingdoms era of this game. I don't know who the other one will be. Maybe Liu Biao? Sun Che. It is Sun Che, right? It's not Sun Se. Pretty sure it's not Sun Se. Yep, everyone's declaring war on Yuan Shao, of course. Wait, he still has more territory somewhere? Alright, well. In that case, hold on.
Welcome. Take a seat.
Oh. What I expected. Alright, well. Let's see.
Together, we can surely achieve anything.
Oh, we could get Yuan Bahu in our coalition. That'd be interesting.
We feel honored.
Actually, I don't actually want to ask a potential
Well
issue.
met, friend.
Same with Sunche over here.
Welcome, friend.
Dongmin doesn't want to join, which is funny. It would be funny if we got him to join us.
Welcome, friend.
Wrong doesn't want to join. Yeah,
Good to see you.
want to join. Really doesn't want to join. Let's get Yon Baihu in here.
Together, we can surely achieve anything. You have my agreement.
Then we'll find on shoot.
A waste of time.
We're gonna declare war on him, just so that everyone
Victory
else likes us more.
requires guile as well as might.
Hop on the bandwagon, so to speak. And then Cao Cao will continue northward towards Hene.
Forward, ever forward.
And then Yue Jin is ready at any time to do this and start moving toward. We're gonna attack Huaixiang, but Yue Jin is gonna go for Zhao Jie, and then sweep over the Hope with the siege of Hene afterwards. Let's see.
Good to see you.
Past life. Oh, you're defiant, I see. I'll have to do. Got some more vassal option. Oh, we actually can vassalize the Udai.
Welcome. Come in.
That's Dong. Young specifically. That's not worth it. I need that city. That's how I get trading along the riverside. And theoretically, I could get trading also from Haichi over here, but you know, this is way better positioned for like trading with people to our west. Yeah, trade. Get this lodge going. Here we can upgrade one of these. Let's upgrade this. Bolster food and money. Ah, this is where Wang Lang is. He's got quite a bit over here. Not what I was expecting. Alright. Actually got some good presence itself now. Now we can continue.
Let us talk trade.
Oh, yep. Go ahead. Go ahead. Declare war on
We
them as
are
well.
in concert this day.
I forgot that you're one of my vassals. Totally forgot. Liu Bei in this game is in the somewhat odd position of being one of the canonical founders of one of the three kingdoms, but because of his personality is very inclined to end up becoming someone's vassal, which then moves him from being able to found one of the three kingdoms. Alright. So Dian Wei wrestled the tiger, just in case it wasn't clear what happened there. Let's see, we have rival tigers in 1.
Ready for forced march.
Fully healed up, so we'll start going full march here. And then we can use the Hawk and Tiger measures, which will give us 15 credibility and another 50% campaign movement range for the army.
Mercy is a luxury.
That will allow us to then move over here. That speeds up our time frame considerably. Then, or 1, maybe 2 turns away from being able to attack.
Marching.
So move over here. And Luoyang, not gonna bother upgrading that, but we can. See. Don't have any comments. Get the fish trader. Making a lot of money now. Other scheme. Action. Where is it? Rival tigers on one prey. I'm gonna beat that. 20 relations with everyone. Very nice. That leaves us 25 credibility. Dong Hai, because the population is we're starting to lose. I may need to like switch this up. I mean, I might need to remove this and get something that public order. Yeah, do that. I'll lose some money, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Then we can upgrade this. Make some irrigated farms. Now next season is going to be winter, but...
Let us fight together at last!
No.
Very well. We shall say no more about it.
I like Yanbaihu because even though he's technically one of the bandit factions, he seems very... He seems like a very nice guy. Like, he, like... Just, like, the way he speaks... He feels like the kind of person you can just get along with. And Gong Suzong has declared war on Yuan Shao, even though he's never going to actually get close enough for that to actually come into play. Alright, then we move here. Here. And next season, it begins. Also, Sao Ren is leveled up. It's, we can... Nature's Ally is a good buff. Also give you... Oh, we have people who give stuff to commander administrators. Hold on. You don't have one. Let's go to you and we'll give you one of these guys. They'll give us a little more food. You have someone. Do you? You don't. You do. So obviously we'll go to Yang Feng next. Give you one of them. And they'll also possibly boost. It did not, but oh well. I'm gonna give you a G. Yeah. Alright. We have some money still, so Dong Hai. Bill. Let's see, Tao Qian is here, so it's not really in need of defenses, I don't think. So let's give you a let's put in a Confucian temple. Then Huainan, we can upgrade this, give it a much better garrison. Good for our southern defense. I don't know where the rest of Yuan Shu's territory is, but we'll just let others deal with that while we advance. Now, sadly, the time has come for an old star to fall so that a new one may rise. Or I think that's what was being implied by the name of this mission. We got a... Oh, Shengjian. Oh, Yuan Shu is gone. Nice. And because that succeeded, I gained the benefits from it as well. Haha! Falling star, old alliances crumble. Yeah, this is the thing. Alliances, even friendships, are only as durable as the times allow, and these are very fractious times indeed. The Yuan family were stalwart friends once, but there can be no room for companions that will ultimately bring us to ruin. Now let's get all the prep out of the way. We could do one of these. Undo retainer armies, because that gives caltrops to our armies. We also have the council, but I'm gonna wait until after we declare war to see if that changes options available to us. Bang, we'll give this, and leaning towards trying to get over to here. We have some building options. Armies are ready to go. Alright. Quickly save.
People are migrating here, but there is...
Alright. Actually,
The honor is mine.
I'm curious to see if we can get someone else in our here.
Enter freely, friend.
Excellent. Talk.
Oh, both of you would love to have Liu Bao join. I also would love to have him join, but that's not going to happen apparently. He is very, very greedy.
A welcome sight.
Interesting. If they were, I guess we could try and get Liu Dai to join.
Talk.
Oh, no, he doesn't want to join. All right. So with that being said, let's go down the Yuan Shao.
A joy to see you.
I'm sure.
From the chaos of war, stability is restored.
We already have a military access agreement with Gongsun, so I don't have to worry about him. I don't think there's anyone else around that would be an issue, potentially.
Sit, so we may talk.
I can request allied support.
You will not find us wanting.
And then, finally,
Greetings. What
I
shall
will
we
call
talk about?
all my vassals to arms.
From the chaos of war, stability is restored.
Now we have put all of our eggs into the basket, so to speak. Now we will confer with the faction council. Ooh, you'd get this. This is actually interesting. But I think I want this. Fengshi, which city is that? I don't even know. Oh my god, he's already over here? Well, that's theoretically useful, but I'm not going to get to there anytime soon, so I'm not going to do that. It doesn't... we don't really need this either. I'm inclined to use this. 'Cause that also increases... Alright, let's begin. Ah! You know what? We're gonna do this battle ourselves.
You may well be correct. Let us see.
Blossoms on the branches. Passion in our hearts.
Alright. Let's begin. Oh, this is just gonna be a field battle. Okay. Let's see, do we have the tower? No. Alright. Alright, it's raining. I don't remember what that means. I think that means that movement is impeded. All of Guojia's forces can be moved up, but they're the ones I don't want in the front in this case. Let's see. We have archers and archer militia. Not really need to be too this. I don't think, at least. Go with the cautious dragon. Specifically because I know that the enemy's gonna have to come to me. We have to note the forest on our right, and then we have fields to our left. Probably want to not damage the fields if we can avoid that.
At the ready!
Stand ready! Make ready!
And then, as you can see, we have some of our units have caltrops,
Steel yourselves!
which they can throw in front of themselves so that anyone who walks over them will end up taking damage and be slowed. So we're gonna put... Yeah. We're gonna try and cover this flank. These. Actually, can you do a little better than that? Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. This also means that our own horses won't be affected by if they have to move forward. This will make it a little... They'll have to go wider to get to the back line. We'll put some oil right here. In the hopes that we can potentially have... If we need to, we can set these trees on fire and provide a layer of protection there as well. And of course the enemy is going to move up because they are forced to advance, so that they're not constantly just taking barrages from our trebuchets, who are coming in right now. Perfect. Frame rate's not the best, possibly because of the rain. The trebuchets aren't the most accurate things. This battle, oh, they're boned. Like, I'm only doing this battle because I thought we were gonna have to attack their. They were gonna have some sort of defenses. They weren't. They didn't. I just wanted to reduce losses, but no, we absolutely are gonna win this.
Enemy warriors are running.
They literally have people running, and we haven't even gone... And that was before my archers started firing. So now the crossbows are firing. We're going to have our archers and archer militia start firing in as well. As you can see, a lot of the enemy is already starting to run. As you can note, like here for instance. So this army may in fact just entirely crumble before they even get to our battle lines. Just from the combination of ranged fire. Ew, that looked painful. You can see exactly where the path of the cannonballs are. Or well, I'm not exactly sure what you call the ammunition for a trebuchet. But whatever it is, my trebuchets are doing a very good job. As you can see, the enemy is largely routing. Some of them are starting to move in. But obviously of minor concern to us at most. At this point, we are going to start moving our melee units into combat now. And we're going to move guys like this. These guys are going to back up like that. Send UA Jin directly into the archer militia. Do you have an ability? Oh, range block chance. Excellent. Alright. You're gonna move this way, and you guys are gonna charge into this. Yep, the enemy is now beginning the mass rout at least.
Enemy unit flees.
Oops. I gave them the chance to attack. We're gonna charge into these archers. And hopefully cause them to rout. If they do...
Prepare! Run! Strike!
Okay, we need to not be in sustained combat against those, so we're gonna back out. Oh, we got the mass rout going. Charge them! Get them the route! Get them the route! Need them the route! As soon as they rout, we've won!
Look! The enemy run!
Alright, back up, back up. The cannibals, the trebuchets are shooting at those guys. Back away from them. Alright, okay, the only ones that are left up are these archers, so our cavalry will charge right into them. And they've routed. It's a victory for us. We could chase them down, but this was actually technically this was a settlement battle, so we don't need to. Even though the enemy technically had over 500 soldiers remaining, they will all be captured as a result of them losing the battle. And we sustained exactly 35 losses.
Our weapons.
So I will let that be the final answer to how prepared for this battle I was. Now you'll also notice that I am going to be losing quite a bit of Imperial Favor for doing what I'm currently in the midst of doing. Not too much that I can do about that. I'm also going to attack Wei before attacking Hene. By a night battle. Okay, this one actually is a settlement battle, but we don't have artillery here. So I'm just going to delegate.
It is just as it should be.
And another 8 Imperial Favor loss. Occupy this.
My advancement is relentless.
Now you can see I now am down to 84. But because of recent events involving the defeat of Yuan Shu, I'm going to be gaining 13 a turn for at least this turn. Which should be more than enough to ensure that I am, it's going to help keep up my favor so that I don't end up putting myself under the Empire's ire.
Only feeble wills seek compromise.
Let's see, this isn't bad. Also not bad. Yeah, we're going to do this. +2 morale when attacking, and then my own retinue gets 25% battle winnings. Then U8 Jin over here. We got Jia leveled up. So we'll give this patience. 25% chance of capturing enemy officers post-battle. And then if he were commanding the army, he'd be getting another benefit, but he's not. We'll also give him the Spy Master, which even though he doesn't gain the last benefit from it, 6 cunning is always useful. Especially since that boosts the military supplies of the army. And gives his retinue a lot more ammunition. That doesn't apply to the... Oh my god, it applies to the trebuchet. The trebuchet is getting 63% more ammunition because of him. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. If I send him into a siege battle, those things will take down a wall. Absolutely. Alright, so. Going to go for this. We're going to especially go all in with boosting food in this province. And Shanghai will upgrade the temple. And I wonder if there's something we can do to get Sun Qie to stop attacking up by who. I don't think there is. Meanwhile, we have Lu Ji, who is still working for Gong Suzan in the event that we might potentially have issues with them in the future. Also someone we could hire, who apparently is like a family member because there's no upkeep. So I might try and see if we can get the money for that. Matter of fact, Gong Sun.
Welcome. Take a seat.
Let's see. Like this martial axe. Tunico divination. Give you the. I might give that to you, Jin. Probably what I should do. All right, how much money are you willing to give me for this? This is enough that I'll be able to hire the
We
spy next
accept
turn.
this gracious compliment.
That should be worth it. Now we can go to the next turn. Then next we'll go for Hene.
I have a request for you.
Nope.
Your decision.
Oh, Sunsei is has low food. He's at -2. That's good. Now, do here is put Cao Cao, his army in ambush stance, and possibly bait this army that just appeared in Zhejiang of Shangdang. Possibly just wipe it out. Although, yeah, because we don't actually have quite the move to actually get there. Issue is that to get into a position where the ambush has a good chance of succeeding, I may not actually be able to prevent him from attacking this before he runs the army. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna have this army this way so that they can besiege Hene. And then we will hire the Spire as aforementioned. She's technically a family member. Yep, she is a family member, so she can improve relations. She can potentially also eliminate faction leaders and heirs. And she's a family member. The only other family members are the heir and the leader. That's important, because that means that potentially we could use her to get control of the entire faction. But for now, I'm gonna get some empowering trade in here. That will give us our income a little bit of a boost. We also don't necessarily need loot, but I'm gonna leave her there for now. Yep, he is at a point where it's going to start full. If we can upgrade it to a city, then we'll get another slot, and then we can use that to increase public order there. How close are we to for dukedom? Another 105 prestige. That'll be a bit. Shall move closer. Stopped. I don't think the ambush was seen yet, though. Although I have a slight worry that if he does notice it, he might send in 2 armies, and then I don't know if that might be a point where we have issues. I really don't want to lose that army. First of all, how does my army match up against? Oh, it's not as strong. Yeah, there's probably some places where I could afford to upgrade stuff, but why is there that gonna be a problem here? Could hire another spy if we wanted to, but can't hire any for a faction that I particularly. So what I'm thinking instead is
we strike as one blade.
do the siege. We have a rival thing going on between Cao Cao and Yue Jin, unfortunately.
Difficult times call for difficult
Now we pull Cao Cao over here as well.
Towards unity.
And we have their combined forces assault the city. This will just delegate.
This is proof of our righteousness.
And Yue Jin's army took more of the brunt. We'll
Peace
occupy
and
this.
purity shall rule here now.
And now we have the entirety of Hene. We can upgrade this. Small regional city. That's a bit more than we actually need. But I'm gonna leave it. Not gonna downgrade it because it's not entirely necessary. Also, taking that booted us up by 25, so definitely taking his territories is gonna raise our prestige real quick. Wei leveled up. Might as well do this. I don't think you have any industry in your thing, but just in case industry does come to you. Right. Much. We have some building upgrades we could do. You can also go two-way and rely on
but there
the...
is still more work to do.
Rely on the hope on the fact that the... What? Why is there so much damage here? What happened over here? They're not under siege, so I guess someone just sabotaged it. Let's see. And then you guys are friends, you guys are friends, nice. Gojia gained the Bright trait. Ooh, that gives more military supplies, very nice. I'm gonna have Cao Cao just wait here. And then if Yuan Shao decides to take Gongcheng, we'll just take it back. Meantime, GMP. We'll wait one more turn and then upgrade the city there so that we can add a public order building. The Yuan Shao is not going to take the bait and try and take Gongcheng. That's fine. In that case, we'll probably head north and take his capital. At that point, like at this point, I don't know if he has any... I think, okay, actually it looks like both of these cities are finding food. Are they? Okay, so he does have a lot of food available to him, fortunately. Ironically, that means that taking this city actually, could positively affect his food situation. Songjington. For some reason, Gongsu Zong keeps throwing his people into different positions. Not sure why. I'm not sure if I want to... Songjingting is actually way more used than spy at this point. Could extract her so that we put her somewhere else. Don't really have another position to put her in. Charge towards Shangdang. I think we'll just march over here.
I will rid China of strife.
Yeah. That is what we will do.
On the path!
The honor is mine.
Oh, we already have a trade agreement. I was about to suggest that we do so. Any new vassals?
Greetings.
Yep, we can do this. Give us
To
another
a new
one.
beginning.
That gives us a little more income. Very good. Young we can also try and vassalize, but he's at odds with Gongsu Zong, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to accidentally get pulled into a conflict over there because he... that. Law enforcement.
All as one.
Let's verify. Our current leader is the overseer. I'll switch him for the law enforcer because they'll give public order across our territories. And as mentioned before, GIP, we will upgrade to a city. Even though that change in followers means that it's actually not necessary at this point. But it doesn't matter. We're going to also go here. For now, we'll upgrade this. And that's all we can do money-wise. And unfortunately, we're going to be attacking Yi in the winter, but not much we can do about that. I see you down there. I see you worming your way around. Should I send someone back to take care of that army? Probably should. Coalition with Han Anyue. What? Wait, no, he didn't. Oh no, okay. Oh. I see, okay. Dongmin's gone.
I am eager to listen.
Could declare war on them, but there's no point. No reason to. They will never agree to a non-aggression agreement because they are renegade diplomat. Means they are asshole. And go back over here. Nothing of interest there. Alright. So let's see.
Steel for battle.
The Yue Jin does not have the movement to get there.
Strong leadership.
That is Cao Cao. Spies are being promoted left and right. Cao Ren is scarred because of what just happened.
Cut them down.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna continue the siege.
Crush them.
We're gonna move in Yue Jin.
Remain firm.
Does that allow us to attack? Not. Okay. So we're going to get one siege tower so that next turn we can attack.
Mercy.
And how does that look? Oh, that's a pretty decent as far as that goes. Are there any spies we can recruit in Yuan shells? Oh. Darn. That would have been very convenient. Oh well. Have Shang leveled up. So we're gonna go this way so we can get some of the more of these administrator focused traits. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Poised to strike.
We'll switch out accessories since you're leading an army now. That'll give us a little bit of money back. We're also leading this army, so we'll give you Overseer. That would give you more campaign movements. Darn it. Oh well. And then we have more money to spend on things around here. So do this. Our prestige going. This, get more food and money. I don't know if I need to worry about Zhuyu. Looks like Liu Bei's coming this way, in which case he'll probably deal with that for me. Next turn we'll take Yi.
Let us fight together at last.
No.
That is, of course, your choice.
Oh. Now he attacks Gongcheng, of course. Of course. Whatever, go ahead and take it back. I don't care. Oh, he's going after Zhao Jie. No! Oh, it's gonna be a pain to take back. Or worse, Liu Bei's gonna take it for instead, and I'm gonna have to buy it. Alright. Those two have agreed to some war thing. Han Anyue's declare war on me. Lost Gongcheng. Yao Hudun is not perturbed by this at all. Good on you. Now, let's see. Could take defensive. Battle enemy crops. Oh. That is a very mean thing to do. This would ruin Han Anue. Could also do this, but at this point we don't really need to do that. So it's mostly if I want to try and weaken Zhu Yu before he attacks farmland of Zhao Jie, or if we want to just try and keep An Anue out of the war and just ruin them. I'm gonna go for this.
I shall not waver.
Today, we remove a threat to China.
Alright. Now we could fight a night battle, but then we wouldn't be able to access our reinforcements. Which is overall not as good. Our casualties would be increased. So we're gonna do this.
Another step towards order.
Do that, and we've won. We lost 3 Imperial Favor, that's
This
doable.
place is ours now.
What does our Imperial Favor look like? 97? That's fine. And Gongsu Zon is not doing great in terms of that. In terms of his Imperial Favor, that is. Matter of fact, we could possibly try and break him by forcing everyone to go to war, but during that we're the closest people there, I don't really feel like doing it. And what we can do is reduce Sun Fei's favor. Okay, Sun Fei. I need to figure out what that is. All right.
Marching.
Here. Set up an ambush, and that way if Zhu Yu does attack Zhao Jie, we can immediately take it back before he can actually... And... Right, all this stuff is... Can't downgrade this. Yet, at least. I'm gonna try and pay to fix up stuff. Don't need this so much. Gonna we're gonna demolish this. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Then Lady Beyond on us. We haven't done that in a while. Where are we making the most money? Specifically from peasantry. Definitely Chen. There. And then we have another reform. And you know what? Let's go and there's another trade agreement. See what options we have for that. Han Empire and Liu Die. Use this
Excellent.
to help vassalize them.
Talk.
Okay, so probably just gonna have to pay. Throw in 2,000, see how much that gives. Almost enough right there. If we up to the max. Oh, that's enough, right? That's enough in of itself. Perfect.
Even in bondage, we remain unified.
And that leads us to now have an income of 5,000 a turn. It actually means if I want to, that's actually more than enough to start making a new army. Not this turn, obviously. But in the meantime, I just noticed the time, so we're going to stop things here, and then next time we play, we will see what Zhu Yu over here does, if he attacks Zhao Jie, or if he pulls back. We'll see if Yuan Shao tries to move on the offensive as well. And hopefully we'll be able to move and take the rest of what Yuan Shao's holdings are. Maybe help someone take Taiyuan, because that's not really a bit out of the way. But We will make sure that Yuan Shao is defeated, just as we did with Tao Qian and his son Tao Yan, one of those two. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed, and I wish you all a good day, a good evening, a good morning, a good night. I am the esteemed General of Wei, and I will see you where they pay paradise. That's a reference, by the way. Stay tuned for more references. You know, no, not right now because the stream's about to end, but you know, like next time.